silence. And once again, a gentle reminder to kindly switch off your mobile phones or put it on the silent mode during the entire proceedings of the inaugural function. Thank you. Delegates in the front to kindly take your respective seats. We've been informed by the security of the Honorable Vice President to kindly keep the front area clear. As you're aware that our highly esteemed dignitaries are going to be joining us shortly, and we would like to request everybody to please take their seats, especially our dignitaries and delegates in the front. Please take your respective seats. We've been informed by the Honorable Vice President Security to keep the hall clear. Please take your respective seats and settle down as quickly as possible. Thank you.
We request all the delegates to kindly take their seats. We request all the delegates to kindly take their
You to kindly take your respective seats, especially may I request our delegates in the front row to not block it and not stand. Please take your respective seats, ladies and gentlemen. We are being strictly guided by Honorable Vice President Security to please take your seats. May I request distinguished delegates onto my right to please take your seats and kindly settle down. Thank you.
Spotlight shine bright all on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request people on the sideways, especially onto my left and also onto my right, especially at the entry and exit ways, to kindly not crowd that area, and please take your respective seats. May I request people onto my left and onto my right, especially at the entry and exit doorways, to kindly not crowd it and take your respective seats. People at the back also, may I kindly request you to please take your respective seats. We will be beginning the inaugural session very shortly, and it's very important that we maintain silence and settle down as quickly as possible in our respective seats. Once again, a gentle reminder to all of you to kindly switch off your mobile phones or put it on the silent mode during the entire proceedings of the inaugural session. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now just minutes away from the arrival of the Honorable Vice President of India onto the dais for the inaugural session of the 30th edition of the CII Partnership Summit 2025. So once again, I humbly request everyone, those who are not yet seated, to kindly be seated and take your respective seats. Especially people onto my left and onto my right, I can see many people at the entry and exit doorways. I'll request them to kindly not crowd the entry and exit doorways and take your respective seats and settle down as quickly as possible. Thank you. May I request our esteemed dignitaries on the stage to kindly take the respective seats. May I request all to kindly settle down, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the national anthem now. May I please request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Namaskar and a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I please request you all to kindly join me in extending a very warm and hearty welcome to our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji. Also like to extend a very warm welcome to Shri Syed Abdul Nazir, Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh. Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, and also the Chairman of the 30th CII Partnership Summit. Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and also the co-chair of the 30th CII Partnership Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very warm and hearty welcome to all our distinguished dignitaries and esteemed guests on the dais, and also to all our dignitaries of the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the 30th edition of the CII Partnership Summit with the theme Technology, Trust and Trade, Navigating the New Geoeconomic Order which is being brought to you by CII in association with the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Government of India, and the Government of Andhra Pradesh, the Sunrise State of India. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now invite Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, Director General of CII, and I request him to kindly make his welcome remarks. Over to you.
The Most Honorable Vice President of India, His Excellency Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, the Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Syed Abdul Nazir ji, the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu Garu ji, the Honorable Minister for Commerce and Industry of the Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal ji. We have many of our senior ministers present here from, of course, the Union Government, the Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Mr. Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu, and of course, ministers from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Nara Lokesh Garu, we have also some of our ministers of states from the Government of India, Dr. P.C. Chandrasekhar, the Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Communication, the Minister of State, Mr. B. Raju Srinivasa Verma, the Honorable Minister for State for Steel and Heavy Industries of the Government of India, and of course, Mr. N. Manohar, the Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Food and Consumer Affairs of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, and Mr. T.G. Bhagarat, the Honorable Minister of Industries, Commerce and Food Processing of the Government of Andhra Pradesh. Excellencies, ambassadors, ministers from various countries that we have over here, 30 odd ministers we have from different parts of the world, a phenomenal participation from over 700 people who have from the business and from officials from across the world into this summit. And we are so delighted that we are being able to have this in Andhra Pradesh, and it's of great privilege and pride to us that the Honorable Vice President of India chose to be the chief guest at this summit today here with us. Honorable Vice President, you make this to be such an important occasion because today is the 30th Partnership Summit, and this milestone edition, your presence gives us energy, your presence gives us a lot of boost to the number of people who have come from both India as outside. Sir, we are indeed grateful that you could take out time and come to Andhra Pradesh for this particular summit, the Partnership Summit. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'd now like to turn, of course, to the Andhra Pradesh, the Governor, sir. Most warm welcome to you and for being here with us. And I must say that this summit, the shape of this summit, the interest that one has taken, that for which the Partnership Summit is being held for the 7th time in a row, 7th time not in a row, but 7th time out of the 30 years in Andhra Pradesh, is because of you, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. He has been a phenomenal host co-chair of the summit, and the arrangements, the detailing in which he went made it so easy for us to see. And people who have come here were enthralled, Honorable Chief Minister, when they landed into the airport and received that phenomenal special welcome at every point. I now turn to the person who has actually chaired this summit over years, who has shaped the summit over years, who has actually contributed into the content of this summit over the many, many years, and who has also actually seen to it that we get this wonderful presence from the globe and has always been able to engage. The type of one-to-one meetings that the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister would have between today and tomorrow exceeds, I do not know which number, whether to call it 100 or a few hundreds of meetings that he will be having individually, besides addressing many plenaries. Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister of India, Mr. Piyush Goyal ji, thank you for leading us and thank you for making this so very special. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just only want to welcome and say that please participate in all the sessions, contribute with your ideas, and also do let us know what we could do next in terms of both for our country as well as how we connect to the rest of the world. And also, I'd request all our business colleagues who have come from all over the world to kindly participate, besides the sessions, into the more than 1,000 B2B meetings that we have lined up between company to companies in India. This is a great platform. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, let's really celebrate the 30th partnership in the presence of our policymakers and our businesses in a manner that befits. Thank you very much and a warm welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, for your extremely warm welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present a short film on Andhra Pradesh, its journey towards industrial growth. Can we play the film, please?
In Andhra Pradesh, tomorrow takes shape. And roads drive growth. But the new Andhra Pradesh builds beyond connections. It builds convergence. Efficiency is our new infrastructure. At the heart of Andhra Pradesh rises a city of the future, Amravati, rooted in heritage, designed for tomorrow. A capital shaped by ideas, not just buildings. Governance in Andhra Pradesh runs at the speed of trust, where decisions are digital, delivery is real. Swarna Andhra 2047, a promise powered by people and led with vision. Andhra Pradesh, shaping the future.
An inspiring story of the phenomenal growth of the state of Andhra Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have our industry leaders sharing their perspectives with us today. May I firstly invite Mr. Rajiv Mimami, President CII, and request him to kindly make his remarks.
A very good morning and warm welcome. The Honorable Governor, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan, the Honorable Vice President, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan, our Honorable Governor, Shri Syed Abdul Nazir, the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal, and our Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrababu Naidu, and my very warm welcome to all the dignitaries who are present. India continues to be the fastest growing large economy in the world, and also more importantly, by all parameters, one of the most resilient. More than ever today, we are seeing a tremendous sense of an urgency in driving structural reforms led by the Government of India under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister. And these are for, whether it's for enhancing ease of doing business, for bringing in efficiencies in factors of production, opening up new sectors, and they are all enhancing attractiveness and competitiveness of the Indian industry. As we saw from the video, it's not just the traditional manufacturing and infrastructure sectors, but there is an emergence of new sectors which we had never seen before. Both the central and state governments have been promoting these sectors, bringing in new incentives, bringing in new policies, and facilitating implementation. To share a few examples, cell phone exports, which didn't happen earlier, till about 3-4 years back, 5 years back, last month was almost $2.5 billion a month. Investments of US $20 billion in semiconductor fabrication have been approved. In defense, new military aircraft assembly lines have been established. And similarly, massive investments are happening in the space of energy transition right across the value chain, and including the downstream impact. And states like Andhra Pradesh are leading the charge. Services has always been the strength of India, and we continue to grow at a fast clip. Today, India has almost 2 new global capability centers that are opened by global majors every week. And this demonstrates the trust that they have in India, the trust that they have in Indian people, and the trust they have in Indian technology. India's AI story is marked by rapid adoption fueled by its young, tech-savvy population. Both government and industry are working actively and closely together, including developing use cases and local models that are tailored for Indian languages and using local content. Digital infrastructure is also being built to support the adoption, including one of the most significant ones that was recently announced in Andhra Pradesh, creating one of the largest data centers and, more importantly, green. The economic-wide momentum across sectors and in technology reflects the steadfast focus on reforms by both center and states. And there is a great example of cooperative federalism that we are seeing here, witnessing here and right across the country. And I must say, states like Andhra Pradesh are leading the pack with the clear vision of the Chief Minister very clearly outlined for the next 2 decades. The investment-friendly policies, flawless execution, single window clearance, and development of infrastructure like industrial corridors and promotion of the high growth sectors. I will conclude by saying that by building bridges of technology,